Mitch McConnell has made it clear that the Republicans will not be running on any agenda in the 2022 midterms. They don't have any kind of revival of the contract for America. They're not trying to run on opposing all of these damaging Democratic policies by introducing their own. Nope. McConnell has been telling his colleagues, his donors, lobbyists, that Republicans aren't even going to bother putting out a platform ahead of the 2022 elections. And as far as we can see, that's not a horrible strategy for Mitch McConnell. In fact, that might be the only reason people are actually gravitating towards Republicans right now. In head-to-head matchups, according to polling, Republicans have the clear advantage against the Democrats in most areas. They are poised right now to take back the House of Representatives. And that's all without a platform. And Mitch McConnell, as I've repeatedly said, is not a stupid guy. He knows what he is doing. And he also knows that Republicans have not had an original idea since the early 1980s when they came up with the profound decision to cut taxes for the wealthy and told us it would trickle down to the rest of us. That was really their last new idea. That was it. That was all they had. And they've been playing the greatest hits ever since then. 50 years almost. They have been telling us that cut taxes for the wealthy, it'll trickle down to the middle class. Hasn't ever happened in practice. The guy who came up with the theory, David Stockman, has even come out and said, yeah, it's totally bogus, it'll never work. But that's the only idea Republicans have had, so it's no wonder McConnell's not putting out a legislative agenda. Not only does he not have to, but he doesn't have one. And that's the part that is missing from all of this analysis that is coming out about this particular story. Everybody's focusing on, well, Republicans are beating Democrats in the head-to-head matchup, so they don't need an agenda. They just run against whatever Democrats are running for. And usually that would not be enough to get you there. You have to have ideas of your own. But Republicans don't have that. And the American public needs to understand this very simple concept. Democrats have ideas. Are they the best in the world at making those ideas become a reality? Hell no, they're not. We've seen that very clearly this year. But they're trying. They're at least doing some things. Depending on how far to the left you are, we don't think it's enough. We want more. But we understand what's sitting over there on the other side, which is nothing. No ideas, no aid, no help. All we would get from that side is tax cuts for the wealthy and for corporations. That's it. That's all that sits over on that Republican side. So I don't know about you, but I think I would rather, if those are my only two options, which let's be honest, they are, I'm going to go with the party that's at least attempting to do something. To me, that makes the most sense than vote for a party that is telling you outright, we have no ideas, we don't know how to rule, how to legislate, how to do anything. All we know how to do is obstruct the Democrats' agenda and cut taxes for a tax bracket that you will never find yourself a part of.